Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Nick Aldis serves as the general manager of SmackDown and is responsible for making matches and keeping things balanced on the show. As GM, he holds the authority to take strict actions against rule breakers. He might use his position to punish a major Bloodline star for his actions. Paul Heyman opened tonight's SmackDown with his promo, where he declared that after RAW's debut on Netflix, only one tribal chief left in WWE, whose name is Roman Reigns. Heyman then announced that Reigns would be officially entering the Men's Royal Rumble to recapture the gold he lost the previous year. The Wiseman even called Rhodes out. However, before the American Nightmare could say more, Kevin Owens interrupted and started bashing him for being good to The Rock. The champion rushed out to chase Owens, and both stars engaged in a brawl. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga entered the ring to attack Heyman during the chaos. Jimmy USO made the save, but Tonga and Fatu outnumbered him. The referees intervened to stop the Bloodline from causing some severe damage to Jimmy. The Samoan werewolf crossed the line by super kicking the officials. Nick Aldis came out and had an intense face-off with Jacob before Rhodes re-entered the ring and threw heel stars out of the squared circle. On the latest episode of SmackDown, Tiffany Stratton revealed that Nia Jax never mistreated her. Instead, she outsmarted her by acting dumb to capitalize on the best moment and eventually capture the gold. Nia Jax interrupted Tiffy's promo and warned her to return the WWE Women's Championship or face her wrath. Before things could escalate, Bayley, Naomi, and Bianca Belair confronted them, and the women got into a brawl. Soon after, all four women, Bayley, Bianca, Naomi, and Nia Jax, were booked in a #1 contenders bout for the WWE Women's Championship. All competitors went the distance to clinch their shot at the title. Bayley came on top with a monumental win over 3 of the best women in the company and became the first challenger for Tiffy's title. Nick Aldis has officially booked the title match between Stratton and the role model on the blue brand next week. The world of professional wrestling thrives on intense rivalries, dramatic betrayals, and moments of explosive retribution. This week's episode of WWE SmackDown delivered all that and more, leaving fans buzzing as Nick Aldis, the authoritative general manager, took center stage to address the volatile situation with the Bloodline. A dominant faction known for their ruthless tactics and iron-fisted reign over SmackDown, the Bloodline once again found themselves embroiled in controversy, and this time it appears there will be consequences. The Bloodline's long-standing reputation for bending and breaking the rules reached a new boiling point when a key member crossed the line during the main event. As Roman Reigns, the indomitable tribal chief, orchestrated his empire from the sidelines, the faction's enforcer, Solo Sikoa, executed a brutal post-match assault on an unsuspecting superstar. The victim, fan favorite, and rising contender LA Knight, was left incapacitated following the ambush. Sikoa's violent actions, characterized by his trademark Samoan spike, followed by a thunderous splash through the announcer's table, sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe. Fans voiced their outrage on social media, calling for justice and demanding accountability. The heinous attack not only threatened to derail LA Knight's burgeoning momentum, but also underscored the Bloodline's blatant disregard for fair competition. Nick Aldis, known for his no-nonsense approach since assuming the role of SmackDown general manager, wasted no time addressing the fallout from Sikoa's actions. Opening the next episode of SmackDown, Aldis strode to the ring with a look of steely determination. Microphone in hand, he silenced the crowd's anticipation with a pointed message. "Enough is enough," Aldis declared, his voice filled with conviction. The Bloodline may think they're above the rules, but let me make one thing crystal clear. No one is untouchable. Solo Sikoa's actions last week crossed a line, and actions have consequences. The audience erupted in applause, sensing that long overdue justice was finally on the horizon. Aldis, a veteran of the wrestling world and a master strategist, hinted that punitive measures would be forthcoming, but he stopped short of revealing the full extent of his plan, leaving fans speculating about the ramifications. Solo Sikoa's suspension. One of the most straightforward disciplinary actions would be a suspension for Solo Sikoa. Temporarily removing him from SmackDown could serve as a warning to the Bloodline that even their muscle isn't above the law. However, this route comes with potential consequences. A suspension might only enrage the Bloodline further, leading to an escalation of hostilities rather than resolution. A storyline suspension could also provide an opportunity for Sikoa to return with even more aggression, perhaps under orders from Roman Reigns to exact revenge on Aldis himself. This scenario would set the stage for a dramatic power struggle between SmackDown's authority figure and the most dangerous faction in WWE. Banning the Bloodline from ringside. Another plausible action could involve barring all members of the Bloodline from interfering in matches. By imposing a ringside ban, Aldis would limit their ability to manipulate outcomes and protect Roman Reigns' championship reign. This restriction would significantly alter the faction's tactics and force them into a more vulnerable position. While this might initially curb their influence, the Bloodline, ever cunning and resourceful, could find creative ways to circumvent the ban. Secret alliances, hidden accomplices, or unexpected betrayals could add layers of intrigue to future storylines. Booking a high-stakes match for retribution. Aldis's reputation for decisive action could lead to an explosive resolution in the form of a high-stakes match. Imagine Solo Sikoa being forced into a grueling contest against LA Knight, where interference by any Bloodline member would result in immediate consequences, such as the stripping of Reigns' title or a faction-wide suspension. A match of this magnitude would not only satisfy fans' thirst for justice, but also showcase LA Knight's resilience and fighting spirit. The stipulations could be crafted to ensure that the odds remain even, turning the contest into a potential match of the year contender. Targeting the Bloodline's leadership. Aldis may opt for a more cerebral approach by undermining Roman Reigns' authority within the Bloodline. By sowing seeds of dissension among the faction's ranks or leveraging existing tensions, such as Jey Uso's past defection or Jimmy Uso's recent wavering loyalty, he could orchestrate a slow burn implosion from within. This strategy would require patience and meticulous storytelling, but it could culminate in a seismic shift that reshapes the entire WWE landscape. A fractured Bloodline would create new alliances, rivalries, and opportunities for other superstars to rise.